Hello, hello, hello. Once again, Reads Review family. Welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, you know you are appreciated. You are the MVP of Reads Review, okay? Um, and to those, this may be your first time coming across this channel. I'm Shay. This is Reads Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. And yeah, sometimes we will discuss others. You know, I still do love my designer fragrances. I just like to purchase them when they are very south of 100, okay? Dollars, that is. And so, also, if you're like me, you love to smell good. You want your surroundings to smell good. So, therefore, sometimes I do bring to the channel fragrances or room sprays that I have come across that are inspired by some of the fragrances in my collection. So, with that being said, and without further ado, I do appreciate you for stopping by and taking time to sit and chat with me or hear me chat. So here we go. If you have anything that you do in this particular video that you want to say or comment on, please drop your comments in the comment section, and I do reply back. Give it a like, give it a share, and if this sounds like something you might be interested in, just hit that subscribe button. Okay, join this little old family. Without further ado, I bring to you a fragrance today. Now, this is my mother's new favorite. Yes, indeed. My mother's, not mine. I actually got this over probably 7, 8 months ago. And yeah, probably right at a year. I think I got it around August. Um, and I tried to like her. I really did. And I just didn't. So one day I thought to, let me give this to my mom. And so she has fallen in love with it. That is none other than Rasasi Shuhrah. I hope you guys can see that because for some reason I feel like my lighting is just not there today. So anyway, Rasasi Shuhrah, this is it. Um, this is the packaging. Let's just pull her out. Actually, I just actually got in um, two others of this bottle because my mama wanted me to find her little friends, two of her little good friends, this fragrance. I was like, can you just order that for and find that for them? And I did. So, got to get it to them. This is it. This is a brand new bottle. Um, and this nice little bottle. Y'all, my mother rants and raves about this fragrance. And I could not love it. I didn't I could not love it. I could not like it. It smells good on her. It really does. Check this out. That is a really good atomizer. Really, really good sprayer. And I don't think I've done a video on this at all. I may have mentioned it here and there in other videos or something, maybe in an unboxing or whatever. But it does put you in the mind of Coco Mademoiselle. This just has like a sage note in it that is not my favorite. And it does not stink. It is not repulsing or anything like that. It smells good. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it on me. And so quite honestly, all I did was like do a wear like test like on back of my wrist, the pulse points, wrist, elbow, and like back of my hand. Um that was my testing, just testing it around the house. I never wore this fully. I do not believe. I don't recall. I just felt like it was not for me and I passed it on. And Thankfully, I did because I'm telling you, this is my mama's newfound favorite, and she has all designer fragrance. She loves Marc Jacobs Daisy line. Um, she has the Libra. She has Jador, um, LaBelle, La VSBelle, all kinds, several kinds. Those are the ones I can think sitting on her little stand there. But anyway, but this, she said it beats all the fragrances that she's had. And every time, and I've been with her when she's had this on, and she's also said every single time she's had this on, she gets compliments. Somebody tells her how good she smells. And that's how two of her little friends came to wanting to know what she had on and wanting what she had. So um, I can say I do know. I just testing it here, just what my way of testing. This is a very long lasting fragrance. Um, yeah, it is very much so long lasting, and and just talking to my mom. Yeah, this is a long lasting fragrance. And did I finish my sentence when I said it puts you in the mind of Coco Mademoiselle? So anyway, I didn't tell you guys any notes or anything. Let me do that real quick. So the chords on this are, excuse me, white floral, aromatic, patchouli, citrus, musky, herbal, woody, fresh, some oud, and it's powdery. It is powdery. It does have a touch of powderiness in it. The notes are top notes as follows: sage and lemon. Where did I put that? My little card. Oh, it fell. Sage and lemon, and then in the heart you have lily of the valley, jasmine, and iris. And in the base is where you find the patchouli, the musk, the oud, and the ambergris. And ambergris, I believe, is one of those things that kind of makes the fragrance stretch, like last and project, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it smells good. You gotta like that the herbal notes mixed with that patchouli. And when I say herbal, I'm talking about the sage. Um, but it's nice. It's really good. It is, like I said, it is my mother's newfound favorite. And so I had to come and share that with you guys, because I know I didn't talk about it. Also, this was one that I received, and if you're familiar with this channel, this has been a while videos ago, a while ago, probably sometime around this time last summer. I got that in the men's fragrance that is, I think it's called Shuhrah Pour Home, which is for men, and this is Shuhrah Pour Femme, for women. But I told you guys in the notes for the men, it had like tomato leaf, and when I unboxed it, yeah, that is it, you could get that tomato leaf out of there, and so I let my husband smell it, and he was like, and he usually will wear whatever I give him, but that he wouldn't because he was like, that is too, it smells too much. To him, it smelled like marijuana. So he was like, no, I'm not wearing that. Mm-mm. But you spray it, and you get the herbalness from it. You do. Kind of like with this particular women's fragrance, I get that sage, and it's just not necessarily a favorite. It's not a bad scent. It really is not. It's just something about that herbalness that my nose doesn't really care for. And it might be it mixed with that patchouli and that argarwood, that oud, and I'm not crazy about oud. It has to be done in a certain way. So Now there's oud in CDL Imperial, and I love that fragrance. It's done in a manner that I can deal with. I don't even detect it in there. So just like I said, it depends on how it's done for me. The oud. I don't like the barnyardy, the smelling like I'm been by a fire. Yeah, not that. Y'all, oh, it's looking weird outside. Like the sun is trying to come through, but the wind is blowing and it is so very cloudy and like storm clouds. Anyway, that just caught my attention. I'm sorry. You guys, that's it for this particular fragrance. If you guys have this or you've had it, and drop in the comments, let me know what you think about it, or how did it perform for you. Like I said, around here testing it out, it is very much so lasting. And like I said, my mom, she just sprays down one good time with it when she gets out and about, and when she wears it in the mornings or whatever, and she has it on all day, and it's performed very well for her. um yeah, Shura by from Perfume by Rasasi. Tell me if you have it. Let me know what you think about it. um anyway, other than that, you guys, stay prayerful, stay in your word. Remember, only what you do for Christ will last, and I will talk back with you later on. You take care.